Hi there, Capricorn. Welcome to my channel, Divine Nudges. Welcome back to those of you who are returning. It is now September 2nd. We are going to look at messages for you for the month of September. I hope all of you are doing well out there, my lovelies. Okay, we're going to get right into it, Capricorn. Let's not waste any time. Spirit, what does Capricorn need to know for the month of September? First, we come with the Hierophant, okay? Hmm. Somebody is rebelling fiercely during the month of September, Capricorn. You have a rebel. I'm hearing a rebel without a cause, but let's see. Hmm. There's someone who doesn't think that something is fair, and they're coming from a very emotional place, okay? I sense that they're grasping for straws. They're attacking anything that they can attack. Okay. But this person just may be struggling with accountability. This person may be trying to make their problems your problems. Be careful, because what I'm getting is that this person knows on what emotional heartstrings to tug on to kind of just get to you, to disturb your peace. And I see where that's going to be the strategy. This isn't the most honest person. This isn't the most fair person. And it's not just that they're not honest with others, this person is not honest with themselves either. Okay. So I'm sensing here collateral damage most of all. This person's inner struggles are destined to make others their collateral damage. And so that's something to watch out for during the month of September. Okay, Capricorn? I definitely see that energy coming for you here and coming for you strong. Okay? So don't let anybody play with you. All right, let's see what else. Oh, sorry about that. I know that the shuffling can come across as really loud. Really loud. All right, here we go. What else do we have for Capricorn for the month of September? What else does Capricorn need to know? Yeah, once again, we have the Justice card in the reverse. It just came out in the reverse again. You know, I see that someone's hands are tied. I'm going to just come out and say it. You may have someone by the balls, Capricorn, okay? And they really just don't think that it's fair. Sorry. I don't know why I'm laughing. I'm laughing, yes I do. I'm laughing because I'm sensing that this person got themselves in this predicament. Like, how do you allow someone to grab you by the balls, to tie you up and hang you on the tree? We have the hanged man in the reverse here. Okay? All right. And with it in the reverse, I see where this person is trying to present themselves as if they haven't been strung up and tied to a tree, right? They have their chest poked out. They're in outrage and in disbelief. But all they can do is wiggle and wobble. because their hands are tied. There's absolutely nothing that this person can do other than kick, scream, and shout. And this person knows it. This person knows it, but they're going to approach you like they don't want you to know it. Meanwhile, look at you with the justice card like, yep, that's what you get. That's going to be your energy. Your energy is going to be like, yep, that's exactly what you get. Legs all out, all sexy, crossed. Okay. You're going to be right in your energy. This could be a Knight of Swords, okay? That's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? But this came out in the reverse. So there's a lot of arguing, a lot of fighting, a lot of mean things to be said and flown around. And the Two of Swords that also came out in the reverse. So again, this person, it's almost as if they don't want you to see through their BS. They're going to come at you confidently, self assured. They're going to act like you're doing something wrong, but you're going to be able to see right through them. It says here, what is being closed off or blocked out of your reality, right? So here's the thing, you may be faced with the decision as to whether how much you want to allow this person into your energetic space. Is it time to block this person off? You may be avoiding making that decision, which means that at some point you would only be playing games with yourself, Capricorn. So that's something you need to decide on. It says what action needs to be taken to get something accomplished, right? So I feel like this person is coming to you by any means necessary. Like I said, they're going to be grasping at straws. They're going to try it from this angle, try it from that angle, try it from any angle that they can, because what they want is to see the results that they're aiming for. So you're going to have to decide just how much access you're going to be giving this energy during the month of September, Capricorn, because they're not going to give up. They're not going to give up so long as you allow them access to you. Okay. You know what? Let's pull out the evil eye deck. I'm being drawn to it for you. So let's just get right to it. Ooh. All right, what else does Capricorn need to hear right now? Divine protection. You are being protected by divine beings. They see what you are unable to see and cut it off before it can reach you. Okay, so with that Two of Swords in the reverse, right? It could be in the reverse because you have divine beings around you who can see through the BS, even if you cannot. And so that's where the protection is coming from. It is being head off. What does it say here? It's being cut off before it can reach you. So, for those of you who are still here, still listening to this reading, this is a form of how it can be cut off. It can be brought into your awareness through your spirit tribe, through the divine beings who are protecting you in a reading such as this. This is one way. There are other ways, synchronicities, signs, messages, conversations with others. The universe is very powerful and very capable and has access to absolutely everything. Okay. But this is definitely a confirmation. It says here, take a spiritual bath to break curses and remove any negative vibes that have been sent your way. Okay. So, whether a curse or just negative vibes, or you just make sure that you maintain a clean auric and energetic space for yourself, just so that you can be at peace and that you can be calm. So you definitely have some psychic debris that doesn't belong to you in your energetic space right now, especially I'm sensing more so in your mind, right? A lot of the things that are flying your way, the words that are being said to you right now, they're kind of staying in your mind. So take a spiritual bath as a means to kind of meditate and realize what's yours to keep and what is someone else's to let go of. Okay, so that it's not taking up any real estate in your mind or in your spirit. Okay, Capricorn, that's going to be very important for you. Let's look at the true emotional deck here. taking things that are being said with a grain of salt is going to be important, because the whole point of some of the things that are being said is to hurt you. That's just the whole point. So don't allow it to, right? Okay, sweet talk, sweet talk. So this is interesting. This is interesting. Someone may be trying to manipulate you. And when you don't give into it, when you don't cave into it, if you don't give into it, you don't cave into it, you're going to see their true colors. You're going to see their true colors. So, again, this person's going to be grasping for straws and try every angle that they can to get you to act in accordance to how they want you to behave. So, first, they're going to try sweet talk. Let's see what else says here. Spiritual, right? So this person may come across as spiritual, may try to go deep on you, right? So they first, it might be sweet talk, flattery, kissing your ass, right? Then they might get spiritual. But look at what it says here: chaos, ego death, downward spiral, and spiritual awakening. So this individual's um karmic lesson that's tied into a situation with you, Capricorn, is kind of, they're having an ego death. They're realizing that they're not as effective as they thought that they were. They're not as manipulative, they're not as powerful as they thought that they were. And this is something that you are teaching them. This is something that you are showing them. And so they're having a bit of a spiritual awakening. They are being awakened to their own BS here, Capricorn. Okay. It says here, I miss you. But I'm not really sensing that they miss you. I'm sensing more so that they want to manipulate you. You could be missing this person, Capricorn. You could be missing the side of this person that you fell in love with, or that you were drawn to in them, the spiritual side, the sweet side, right? That's what you're missing. But you have to ask yourself, Capricorn, is that who that person really is? Because when this person exposes all of their sides to you, and there are some of those sides that hurt you, those aren't the sides that you miss. You may have fallen in love with their more manipulative and strategic side that came across as softer and sweeter, so that you could be reeled in. Yeah, see? Off and on, hot and cold, detached, ghosted, ghosted. So someone ghosted someone in this connection. And I'm sensing, Capricorn, that someone tried to ghost you. Off and on, detached. This person's playing games. They go back and forth. When they want something from you, they sweet talk you, they tell you that they miss you. Don't fall for it, Capricorn. This person is still going to be hot and cold and detached, and they're still going to be playing games. They're still going to be playing games. Let's keep it moving here. At some point, I am going to turn to money messages to try to really bring this reading full circle for you, Capricorn, okay? All right. It says here, living my life like it's golden and needs to be studied. Okay. So, Capricorn, you live your life like it's golden, right? But it says here something needs to be studied. So that kind of, makes me feel like someone might be delusional right now. And it should be studied, so it should, it should be clinically studied. Okay, should be clinically freaking studied. Okay, someone may be trying to act like they're living their life like it's golden, but if you study it and you take a closer look, and I'm definitely not telling you to distract yourself with such an endeavor, but if you did, you would probably see that they're lying. So when it says need to be studied, it's kind of like needs to be examined, needs to be further looked into, because it's a little, on the surface, it's not what it seems. Okay. So again, there's someone who, with that hanged man that was tied to the tree with their chest poking out. And, there's someone who's really trying to present themselves as if everything is good. Nothing's wrong. Um, but that's how they're trying to present themselves on the surface. On the surface. And look at what it says here at the bottom of the deck, Capricorn. You have to develop the courage to heal. Not sure if you can see that. I apologize if the lighting doesn't allow you to. But it says you have to develop the courage to heal. And in doing so, Capricorn, that means not allowing yourself to be sucked into that hot and cold energy. When the person's hot, they reel you back in. And when they're cold, now they put you back into a place of healing, right? So, in order to develop the courage of heal, you have to maintain in the space of healing, which means, again, allowing deciding to whether or not you're going to continue to allow this person to have access to you. It might not be what you want to hear, Capricorn, but it's definitely what you need to hear. Let's look at this person's true intentions, and then we're going to look at some other love messages. Okay. I wasn't trying to make this a love reading, but there is just a connection here, and it might not be intimate. It could be some other connection. I'll leave that up to your discernment to decide. Definitely, please place these energies where they best fit in your storyline. But there's definitely a connection here that's kind of the focus for the month of September. All right, true intentions. Goodbye. The time has come to part ways. So whether this person is letting you know this or not, Capricorn, those are their true intentions. Their true intentions are to permanently ghost you or permanently cut you off. So if they're talking to you at any point with the sweet talk, and it's only because they're trying to get something out of you, there's something that they want from you, but ultimately this person has no intentions on returning to this connection. Okay? This could also be you, my friends. Yeah, look, uninterested. I prefer to keep my focus on my own life right now. This may be something that this person has already disclosed to you, or again, this is this person's true intentions, whether they're disclosing them to you or not. That's what you're here for. Sabotage. I'm deliberately working to undermine your efforts. So, everything you tried, Capricorn, everything you tried in this connection to make it successful, this person sabotaged it because they were never interested to begin with. Their goal was never longevity with you to begin with. Okay, so they undermined every attempt that you made to build longevity, to build permanency, to build long term with them. And that's not something with this in the reverse. That's something that they kept really, those are cards that they played really close to their chest. That's not something that they disclosed to you, that they expressed to you. It was more like picking up the signs. Yeah, see, bottom of the deck, negative. I'm hiding my true intentions and I don't actually care about your well being. Okay. So that's really the truth of it. Capricorn. Okay. So again, don't let anybody play with you. You have to develop the courage to heal. Because if you don't, you're going to allow this person to continue to play with you with that hot and cold energy and with that ghosting energy. This person will play with you as long as you allow them to, until they decide to toss you to the side. It says here, out of sync. We are definitely not on the same page. So there's one person in a connection that wants one thing, and there's another person that wants another. It says we are definitely not on the same page. Conversation. It says here, I could talk to you for hours and hours. So that's probably one of you. And then it says here, letting go. Right now, the most loving thing you can do is let me go. Okay, so if someone feels like, oh, just leave me alone, get out of my grip, right? Or, take me out of your grip, leave me alone. But what did we see with that true intentions deck? I don't really care. I'm hiding my true intentions and I don't really care about your well being. So if you feel like the most loving thing that they can do is let you go, but they don't care about your well-being, what does that tell you? That they're not going to do the most loving thing, my love. That's up to you to decide. It says here, my heart isn't open to anyone because of how I was hurt in the past, heartbroken. So you're dealing with an unhealed individual. And in doing so, they are bleeding all over you. They have not tended to their open wounds, okay? And they're making you part of their collateral damage. It says here options. I do like you and a lot of other people too. This is someone who distracts themselves, spread themselves thin, because if there are pieces of someone spread all over the place, they're not whole enough to see themselves as who they truly are. And that is to deal with the pain and the trauma that motivates them, their every decision. They're running away from themselves. See, that's the thing. When people spread themselves thin, it's because they're running away from themselves. They're keeping themselves distracted by every, Tom, Dick, and Harry, Toya, Lisa, and Ashley, that they can, it distracts them from themselves. Okay. So the most important thing for you, my loves, to realize is that this person and the way they treat you is not a reflection of you, it is a reflection of them. Okay. The reason, Capricorn, why that's so important for you to realize is because if you don't realize it, you're going to be working overtime. You will be in overdrive trying to fix it because you think you are the problem, when in reality, you're not the problem at all. And I'm not saying that there aren't things that you need to fix, my love, like maybe how not to miss the signs next time, or more than likely, how not to ignore the signs next time. So I'm not saying that anyone's perfect here. Yeah, man, dealings or relationship with a man. Okay, so we're definitely talking about a divine masculine here. Happiness. Happiness. Okay, so this man is impacting your happiness, and it says here triumph over troubles and obstacles. Triumph. So this is the eagle, right? And there, this happiness has birds too, right? So I'm hearing bird's eye view versus panoramic view. Eagles fly really, really high up in the sky. And so their view, they can see a lot. They can see a lot more probably than these birds that are flying a lot lower than the eagle. Okay. So maybe at some point you thought that this masculine energy was bringing you happiness, but when you really, really took in and really looked at the entire picture, or if you tune into the bigger picture, you may find other details there. It says here triumph over troubles and obstacles. You may become privy to the fact that there were obstacles there that you just absolutely missed. Feather, someone you know is undependable and insincere. So another, feather, birds, messages, there are signs all around you, and you've been ignoring them. Again, my apologies that the lighting is so horrible right now. Okay, that's a little better. Okay, so there are signs. You're receiving messages, in these decks, birds are very much symbolic of receiving messages. And finding feathers are definitely signs, synchronicities, and clues. Okay. All right, Capricorn, let's keep it moving. Getting ready to close out the reading. Um, I did say I was going to pull some money messages, so let me do that so as to not make a liar out of myself before I end it with a closing message from Spirit. Okay, money messages for Capricorn, Spirit. Money messages for Capricorn for the month of September. Money messages for Capricorn for the month of September. It says here career passion. Follow your career passion. Identify what excites you. Pursue opportunities that align with your interests and stay motivated by your purpose. So you're being called here to align with your purpose, to follow your heart when it comes to career. Expense tracking, track your expenses diligently. Use apps or spreadsheets, review your spending habits, and identify areas where you can save money. Okay, so something about paying close attention to your spending during the month of September, Capricorn. And income goals. Set clear income goals. Determine how much you need to achieve financial security. Explore ways to increase your earnings and stay motivated. So, what I'm sensing here, Capricorn, is that you've been a little bit reckless with your money. Maybe some overspending has gone into play. But you need to set financial goals to make sure that you don't overspend. So, you need to come up with some strategy of some sort to make sure that you don't overdo it when it comes to your spending, okay? Because we all need some sort of a safety net and a cushion. My apologies if that seemed random. I'm going to go back into like some shadow work, into some energy messages. But the fact of the matter is that your emotions may be tying into your spending right now. So that is definitely something that you needed to hear. Let me pull a shadow card. Stubborn and shadow dance. So for stubborn, it can denote perseverance, but it also may hinder progress, flexibility, resolve, and growth. So don't be stubborn. Don't be so stuck on proving your point, Capricorn, that you end up working against you. So going back into that energy that we were talking about earlier and allowing them to continue to access you. You may become so determined to prove your point and to prove your worth that you actually work against you by continuing to allow this person into your energetic field and going into in this game of back and forth with them. It's not worth it, baby. What is worth your peace and your time? It's this person's never going to tell you that you're right. This person's never going to tell you that you're valuable and they might. Never say never. They might tell you, but they're still going to undermine even their own words because it's part of the game. It's part of the back and forth. And look at that shadow dance. Two people dancing in the shadows, dancing in low vibrational energy. It says when you move shadows, you discover your rhythm, fluidity, movement, and open. Okay. But I'm seeing here where you may allow yourself to be seduced by games being played in a low vibrational energy, in a low vibrational space. And this could be coming from a place of um of stubbornness, of showing improvement. Oh, your move, my move, your move, my move. Okay, so you really need to look into how is it that you're dancing with your own shadows right now, Capricorn. Okay. All right, let's close out this reading with a message, one final message. Capricorn, if these messages have resonated with you, please like, share, comment, subscribe. All of those things help the channel grow, and it helps the YouTube algorithm identify me as my channel, as a channel that should be pushed out there because people are interested in it. And I very much appreciate your assistance in that area. All right, so final message. It says here the work is whatever uncomfortable thing that is in front of you right now at the moment. So the work is whatever uncomfortable thing that is in front of you right now at the moment. I'm just going to open the book to see what the book says about this, okay? The book says, "The cave you fear to enter holds the treasure that you seek." A simple but difficult message. It is time to confront the uncomfortable and engage in whatever you're working so hard to avoid. Remember, even though you may know what you need to do, you can't know all the rewards waiting on the other side. So you may be avoiding facing the truth of this situation or of a situation right now, Capricorn, accepting it for what it really is, that you may be in a dead end connection with someone. Okay. And so then if you continue to avoid that, you're going to delay your progress towards working for towards something that is meant for you. Okay. All right, Capricorn, I have to run, so I'm going to let you go. Love you lots. Until next time.